Plaintiff Shaniqua Knight says she and the defendant were friends, and she suspects the defendant had feelings for her because he constantly fondled her hair. Shaniqua claims she loaned her car to the defendant, and after a night out at the club, he crashed it, so she's suing. Defendant Kevin Ladner says Shaniqua is obsessed with him, and she always told him that she wanted to be with him. But Kevin wasn't interested because he has a girlfriend. Kevin insists Shaniqua told him he didn't have to pay for the car damages, and he's countersuing for harassment.
Start with you. Okay, sir, I met Kevin in March of 2013, shortly after we became friends. Everyone thought me and Kevin was dating, but we never did. Kevin used to fondle my hair. I think Kevin used to like me because he used to fondle my hair. He used to play with me and stuff like
Lies,
that.
Your Honor, lies.
What do you mean by? Sir, he used to fondle my hair. He used to text me every day. I mean, look at me, I'm not ugly. So I mean, obviously, I think Kevin likes me, Your Honor.
When he was running his fingers
yeah, he was playing
your...
my hair. I had braids on. He used to play in my hair. And
Ma'am, slow down. What did you say?
Nothing. I just let him do it.
Okay.
She liked me, Your Honor.
That's why I thought you liked me.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was saying.
Your Honor.
And Your Honor, I mean,
I can see how you would think that. Yeah. Running your fingers through the woman's hair all the time, and she just. I would think she liked me too. Go ahead.
I mean, if you look at his girlfriend, she obviously look like a pit bull, no offense or nothing like that. But I mean, you know.
Pit bull? Lies, Your Honor.
Now I'll go to him. Give me some background, sir.
Well, basically the reason why we're here today is because I believe that Shaniqua was obsessed with me, really. You know, I mean, like she said, I used to play in her hair. She used to always tell me that I was cute. She used to tell me that she would like to be with me, but I had a girlfriend, even though she doesn't look like a pit bull.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Really?
So.
Yeah, why are you putting this girlfriend down?
I mean, because she
that usually comes from a woman who's jealous.
No, Your Honor, never.
Because she wants the man.
No.
And so since she can't have him, she puts his girlfriend down.
No.
She ain't nothing. She look like a pit bull.
I mean, she was jealous, Your Honor.
She wants you.
Okay.
Go ahead. You running your fingers through her hair. Now she in here putting your girlfriend
down. The reason why
down.
I believe that she's obsessed with me is because after a night of us going out, having a few drinks and having some fun, I woke up the next morning and Shaniqua's up in there, she's fondling me all on my groin, on my genitals, you know what I'm saying? So I look at her, I'm like, you know, I got a girlfriend, what are you doing? So she just roll over, she laughs about it, we kind of laugh it off.
You weren't saying that when you were sleeping next to me at night, was you?
Yeah, but we were sleeping in my bed.
Yeah, it doesn't matter though, I was there though, wasn't I?
You were in his bed?
Yes, sir, we never did anything
But
though.
you didn't like him.
I didn't, we were friends.
You let him run his hands through your hair and you sleep in bed with him.
That
Good
was
enough.
it.
Go ahead. What else you want me to know?
And when I was fondling her hair, she used to always whisper sweet nothing in my ear, like, oh, you're cute. Oh, I wish I would have dated you before I dated so-and-so or whatever. But we never went there with anything. We just kept it on a mutual friend level.
Good.
That's all
You're
we
a strong
ever did.
man. Good. Ma'am, tell me about this car insurance deductible you're suing him for.
Okay, Your Honor, on the night of October 12, 2013, Kevin dropped me off at work. And on October 13th, he texted me and he told me that he called me, he told me that he wrecked my car due to him drinking and driving and fighting with his girlfriend. In the car, Your Honor, I have a picture of the damages. And
How did you get your car?
Sir?
What was he doing with your car?
I was late. I didn't want to be late. We came back from Mississippi from the state fair, and I had to be at work. And then we left. I didn't leave the time that I wanted to leave, and I didn't want to be late for work. So I let him keep the car.
You didn't have time to drop him off?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So I let him keep the car, and he usually keeps the car, and I let him keep the car sometimes anyway. But this night, him and his girlfriend went to the club, and they was fighting before they left the club. Coming from his words, they were fighting, they were drinking. I have a statement from my boyfriend saying that he left the alcohol in the car, and I have text messages from Kevin saying that he was gonna pay for the car.
But what did he do to the car? Explain that. What happened?
He hit a bridge. This is what he told me. He said that he was driving. Before him and his girlfriend left the club, they was fighting, and then they got in the car, and they were still fighting, and the police was coming down the one way or whatever. They was coming, and the police was coming, so he tried to tell her to stop, but she wouldn't stop. He said that he grabbed her, and she was kicking him and hitting him, and I guess while he was holding on to her, he hit the bridge.
Plaintiff Shaniqua Knight is suing her former friend, who claims Shaniqua is obsessed with him and wanted to date him.
Sir?
That's correct, but I also have evidence saying here that she's not mad at all and she wasn't worried about me fixing it as long as we were okay. I do have text messages.
So you wrecked
about
a car fighting with your girlfriend?
Yes, I did.
In the car?
Yes, I did.
What's that all about?
Well, it's all about a big misunderstanding in the club. Like, we were in the club, we were having a few drinks. Like, one of my girlfriend's friends was there and her ex-boyfriend was there. So it's like a message was relayed to my ex-girlfriend's friend from her boyfriend, and then it's like it all backfired on me. So I get ready to leave the club.
You don't say.
And my girl...
Go ahead.
Yes, it did, Your Honor.
All right, so what was happening in the car? Who grabbed who and why?
She was arguing, she was hitting me like, she was like, she had got
You didn't think to pull over?
I wasn't thinking, I had been drinking.
All right.
Honestly.
You have the estimate, or you're suing for the deductible?
I'm just suing for the deductible,
and you say
sir.
you shouldn't have to pay because of what?
Because she clearly sends me text messages saying, don't worry about it. And
okay, let's see it, please. Did you tell him he didn't have to pay, man?
No, sir, I did not. In my text message, I said, hold on, I said, because he was talking about he wished he was dead. If you look on October 13th, 2013 at 4:50 p.m., Your Honor, if you read that message, he would say that
I don't have that message.
Oh, here you go.
Let's see.
I have a copy for you, Your
Let's see
Honor.
it, please, Dawn.
oh my goodness.
He was in here talking about he wished he was on October the 13th, 2013 at 4:50 p.m. The text message from him, and then I said...
At 4:50, he says he
4:50.
wished he was dead? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, sir, because he was in the predicament that he was in. That's coming from him.
Just be honest with you, I'm mad with myself, and I'm through with her. This is not worth it. As long as I've been using your car, nothing like this ever even happened. We could have dropped her off as it would have never happened. I didn't even want the car. I was planning on going home and going to sleep. I'm sorry, man. All right, he's showing remorse for what happened, but he's not saying he's going to pay for it.
No, sir. No, the message that he's talking about is the one under there.
Because it sounds like he's even saying, I didn't even want the car.
Yes, sir.
It's as if to say, I was doing you a favor.
Your Honor, he
But now
always
that
had
this
my
is
car
happening, I feel terrible. That's a decent person to say that, man. Now, what are you saying he agreed
The
to
message
pay?
that he's talking about that I said that I didn't want him to pay for the car was the one under it. It said, is it fixable? I said, is it fixable? I didn't get that. I said, didn't get that serious because nobody was hurt. That's what I meant by that.
I just need my car to get to work. Are you able to come pick me up? I don't know at the moment. I'm sorry, but I'm trying my best. I'm trying to fix it. Sir, you said you're trying to fix it here.
Yes, sir. And I also, when
Hold on. So if she told you don't worry about it, why are you still talking about you trying to fix it? Because she said she wanted it fixed.
And she asked me, would I be able to come and pick her up?
Why don't you think you should pay anything?
I don't think that I should be able to pay anything because she told me not to. And the reason why I'm
All right, now she's saying she wants you to. So now why?
Well, really, I don't have a reason now.
Okay, all right.
I'm just gonna be honest with you.
All right, told you was a decent guy because, ma'am, some people could interpret this, the things you all are saying as, I'll try to fix it, I feel really bad about it, but that doesn't mean that you never told him don't worry about it. That just means he's showing remorse and wants to help the situation. But he's saying now he understands that he's liable for it.
Can you read the first message
Your
on
counterclaim,
the 13th?
I got you, ma'am.
Okay.
He's admitting today that he's liable now that he understands that you didn't forgive the debt. $250 for harassment. How does she owe you?
I'm countersuing her for that because she told me don't worry about it, but 2 or 3 days later, she's texting me telling me that no one's trying to help her get her car fixed, so she's gonna have to go to the cops. She really don't want to have to send me to jail, but she has to go to the cops.
Sending you to jail about what?
That's what I'm saying. She
You
has...
threatened to send him to jail,
Your
man?
Honor,
Yes.
he told me he called me the day that he wrecked my car, later on that day, he wanted me to call the police and tell the police that my car was stolen.
Plaintiff Shaniqua Knight is suing her former friend, who claims Shaniqua is obsessed with him and wanted to date him.
I will grant your judgment, ma'am, for $250. Your claim is dismissed. I don't hear enough to conclude that she harassed you. She's just kind of asking for her money and demanding that her car be repaired. Judgment for the plaintiff. Yours dismissed.
I have no problem with him. I
I
just
have
want
no
my
problem
money.
with her either. I mean, we had to come to court to settle this, so either way it go, it had to be settled. So it's glad that it's out and open that it's been settled now.